Welcome to this powerful session where we'll dive deep into what it takes to truly transform your life. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like you're capable of more but don't know how to reach it, you're in the right place. Success doesn't just happen, it's built one choice, one action, and one commitment at a time. Today we're going to explore the practical steps to recharge your mind and take control of your future. You'll discover how to overcome challenges, develop unshakable confidence, and create the life you've always dreamed of. This isn't about empty motivation or quick fixes. It's about giving you real strategies that work, helping you think differently, act boldly, and commit to your success today. Every topic we'll cover holds the potential to change the way you approach your goals in your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this session, you'll have the tools, the mindset, and the confidence to take charge of your journey and make meaningful progress starting now. Let's get started. Number 1, the power of personal development. I want to begin with a question that can change your life. How serious are you about improving yourself? You see, the power of personal development is the first key to unlocking your potential and living a truly successful life. Personal development is the foundation for everything that happens in your life. It's the start of change, the beginning of growth, and the path that leads to success. If you want to change your life, you have to change yourself first. You must recognize that everything starts within you. Think about it. The success of your career, your relationships, your finances, and your health depends on your ability to improve yourself. It's not about waiting for the perfect situation. It's about taking control of what you can control you. Personal development is the tool you use to grow your skills, build your character, and change your mindset. It's the difference between living a life of mediocrity and achieving greatness. When I first learned about the power of personal development, it completely transformed the way I saw the world. I realized that if I wanted a better life, I had to become a better person. I needed to invest in my mind, in my skills, and in my habits. It wasn't easy, but it was absolutely worth it. Each day I worked on getting better, I started to see changes in my results. And that's what I want for you. I want you to understand that personal development is not just a buzzword. It's the key to everything you want to achieve. Imagine for a moment the kind of life you want. Think about your goals, your dreams, your desires. Now ask yourself, are you the person who can make those dreams a reality? If you're not yet that person, that's okay, because you have the power to change. You have the ability to become better, wiser, stronger, to develop the skills and mindset necessary to achieve your dreams. But here's the truth, you won't get there by accident. Personal development requires intentionality. It takes discipline, focus, and time. And that's why many people never reach their full potential. They don't take the time to grow. They don't commit to developing themselves. But I'm telling you, if you want a better future, you must invest in yourself. Personal development is not just about reading books or attending seminars. It's about the day-to-day effort of improving your thinking, your habits, and your actions. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, learning new things, and developing a stronger mindset. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by luck. They got there because they took the time to develop themselves. So let me ask you again, how serious are you about personal development? If you want to create the life you've always wanted, you must commit to getting better every single day. And this starts with a mindset shift. You have to believe that you can change. You have to believe that you are worthy of success. And you have to believe that through personal development, you can become the person who can handle all the opportunities and challenges that life will throw your way. I want you to take a moment and think about your current situation. Where are you right now in your life? Are you happy with where you are? Are you satisfied with your growth? If you're not, then it's time to take action. It's time to commit to improving yourself. Start by reading more, learning from others, and setting new goals. Surround yourself with positive influences and eliminate the negativity that holds you back. The power of personal development lies in the fact that you control it. You don't have to wait for someone else to change your life. You don't have to wait for the economy to get better or for your boss to give you a promotion. You can take responsibility for your own growth. You can choose to become a better version of yourself today, and that will lead to a better life tomorrow. I've seen people turn their lives around by simply committing to their own personal development. It's incredible what happens when you start focusing on becoming a better person. You start attracting better opportunities. You become more confident. You develop new skills that open doors for you. You start thinking differently and acting differently, and as a result, your life changes. The key here is that you can't wait for change to happen to you. You have to create the change yourself. Personal development isn't something that's done to you, it's something that you do for yourself. It's your choice, your responsibility, and your opportunity. So today I want to challenge you. I want you to commit to personal development. Take action. Start by reading one book a month. Listen to podcasts that inspire you. Attend seminars and events that push you to grow. But most importantly, take consistent action every day to improve your mind, your attitude, and your behavior. Personal development is a lifelong journey, but it's a journey that's worth every step. Because the more you grow, the more you can contribute to the world around you. The more you develop yourself, the more you'll find success in every area of your life. Remember, the only person who can limit your potential is you. You are the key to your own success. The power of personal development is real, and it's available to you right now. All you need to do is take that first step. Let's keep this in mind. Your future is determined by the person you are today and the person you choose to become tomorrow. The most important investment you will ever make is the investment in yourself. So let's get started on this journey of personal growth and development, because your best life is waiting for you. Number 2, the journey of personal growth. When we talk about personal growth, we're talking about something that doesn't happen overnight. It's not a quick fix, nor is it a one-time event. Personal growth is a journey, and just like any journey, it's full of challenges, lessons, and ultimately rewards. Let me tell you something important. Growth requires patience. You can't rush it. You can't expect to become someone completely different tomorrow. But every small step you take today is shaping who you'll become tomorrow. Think about it. If you could look back at your life 5 years from now, wouldn't you want to see progress? Wouldn't you want to be proud of the growth you've made? The journey of personal growth is about making incremental changes in the right direction, one day at a time. But here's the truth: many people never start that journey. They get stuck in a cycle of comfort, fear, or doubt. They think that because they're not where they want to be yet, they never will be. But that's simply not true. Growth happens gradually. Every small decision you make today, no matter how small, moves you closer to the person you want to be. And the key is to start now. Don't wait until you think you have it all figured out. You don't need to know all the answers, but you need to take that first step. You need to choose to begin. And as you take those steps, you'll start to realize something powerful. You're becoming a better version of yourself each day. That's what personal growth is. It's about becoming better, not perfect. It's about doing more with what you have, using the resources and abilities you've been given to become the best possible version of yourself. Now, when I say better, I'm not just talking about your skills or your career. Personal growth isn't just about getting more money or climbing the corporate ladder. It's about developing your character, your mindset, your relationships, and your ability to handle life's ups and downs. It's about growing as a person, not just as a worker or a business person. And the best part is, anyone can do it. Personal growth is something that every single person has the opportunity to achieve, regardless of where they're starting from. It doesn't matter how much you've accomplished, how old you are, or where you come from. What matters is your willingness to grow. If you're ready to improve, then the journey starts now. But just like any journey, it's going to take commitment. You'll face obstacles along the way. Some days will feel like you're not making any progress at all. And that's okay. The important thing is that you keep going. You see, growth doesn't happen in a straight line. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But if you keep going, if you keep working on yourself, you'll start to notice changes in the way you think, in the way you act, and in the results you get. And before long, you'll look back and realize that the person you are today is much stronger, wiser, and more capable than the person you were yesterday. But growth requires something very important, a willingness to embrace change. You see, most people resist change because it feels uncomfortable. They think, why fix something that isn't broken? But here's the truth: growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. If you're not willing to challenge yourself and push through discomfort, you won't grow. Growth happens when you're willing to face the unknown, to take risks, and to make decisions even when you're unsure of the outcome. That's when the real transformation begins. I've learned that the people who grow the most are the ones who embrace challenges. They see obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and failures as stepping stones. You can't grow if you're not willing to make mistakes. You can't grow if you're not willing to fail. It's in those moments that you learn the most about yourself. It's in those moments that you discover your true potential. So I encourage you, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid of change. Understand that growth isn't a straight path. It's a winding road full of twists and turns. But if you stay committed to your journey, if you keep moving forward, even when it feels hard, you will arrive at a place of success. Personal growth is about creating a vision for your life, setting goals, and then working relentlessly toward them. And even when things don't go exactly as planned, you stay focused on what's next. You don't let failures stop you. You don't let setbacks define you. You just keep going. Now, let me give you a little secret. Your growth is in your hands. You have the power to decide whether you will rise to the occasion or whether you will stay stuck where you are. The choice is always yours. And the moment you take responsibility for your growth, the moment you say, I'm going to improve myself, no matter what is the moment you set the course for your success. Remember, the journey of personal growth doesn't happen overnight, but every small action counts. The little things you do today will make a huge difference in where you end up tomorrow. You don't need to see the entire path ahead of you. Just take 1 step at a time and trust that as long as you keep moving forward, you will get there. So let me leave you with this: start the journey today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself and take it 1 day at a time. Because the journey of personal growth is not just about changing your life, it's about changing who you are. And when you change who you are, everything else in your life begins to change as well. Number 3, becoming wiser, stronger, and better. One of the most exciting ideas in life is this: we can change. We're not stuck. We're not prisoners of yesterday's decisions or last year's mistakes. No matter where you're starting, you have the capacity to become wiser, stronger, and better. Wisdom, strength, and growth don't come overnight, but they are achievable. Every day offers an opportunity to add something new to your character, to your knowledge, and to your abilities. And the best part is that growth isn't reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone who makes a decision to pursue it. The first step in becoming wiser is observation. Learn to pay attention. The world is full of lessons if you're willing to look. Success leaves clues, as they say, and failure leaves even more. Look at what works and what doesn't. Study people who've achieved what you want to achieve. Read books. Watch interviews. Take notes. Absorb the principles that lead to progress. Wisdom also comes from reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? What went well? What could I have done better? Reflection helps you turn experiences into insights. And insights, my friends, are like gold. They guide your decisions, your actions, and ultimately your results. Now, let's talk about strength, not just physical strength, but mental and emotional resilience. Life will test you. It will throw challenges, setbacks, and disappointments your way. but each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Think of adversity as the gym for your character. Every time you face a difficulty and push through it, you're building emotional muscles, you're developing discipline, you're strengthening your willpower. So when life gets hard, don't shrink back. Stand up, face it, grow from it. But strength also comes from preparation. Don't wait for life to test you before you start developing resilience. Start today. Push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Take on challenges voluntarily. Learn to embrace discomfort, because discomfort is where growth happens. And what about becoming better? To become better means improving the way you live, the way you think, and the way you contribute to the world. It's about asking yourself every day, how can I improve? What can I do today to be just a little better than I was yesterday? Improvement requires effort. It means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means doing the hard work, even when it's inconvenient. It means staying focused on your goals, even when distractions are tempting you to give up. But let me remind you, this improvement doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't have to make giant leaps every day. Small, consistent actions lead to big results. Focus on the little things. Show up. Do the work. Keep going. Over time, those small efforts compound into something extraordinary. Now, becoming wiser, stronger, and better isn't just about yourself. It's also about the people around you. When you grow, you become an inspiration to others. You become someone others look up to, someone they want to emulate. Think about this. What kind of example are you setting? Are you showing people what's possible? Are you demonstrating what hard work and commitment look like? When you strive to be wiser, stronger, and better, you lift others along with you. And let's not forget the importance of gratitude in this journey. Be grateful for where you are, but don't settle. Gratitude doesn't mean complacency. It means recognizing the progress you've made while still striving for more. Celebrate your wins, big or small. Each step forward is a victory. So how do you begin this journey? Start by committing to growth. Make a decision today to become a student of life. Read the books. Take the courses. Listen to the mentors. Reflect on your experiences. Push through the challenges. And most importantly, never stop. Remember this, the journey to becoming wiser, stronger, and better isn't a destination. It's a way of life. You don't reach a point where you say, I've made it. I'm done. Growth is ongoing. It's about striving, learning, and improving every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, there's greatness within you. You have the potential to become someone extraordinary, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. So take this opportunity. Commit to growth. Commit to becoming wiser, stronger, and better. And when you look back one day, you'll see the progress you've made. You'll see the challenges you've overcome. And you'll know that you lived your life striving for the best version of yourself. Let's start today. Let's become wiser, stronger, and better together. Thank you. Number 4, taking responsibility for your life. Your life is your responsibility. Not your parents, not your friends, not your bosses, and certainly not the government's. It's yours. The sooner you own that fact, the sooner you can take control of your future. We live in a world where it's easy to blame. It's easy to point fingers at circumstances, people, or systems for why things aren't going our way. But here's the truth: as long as you're blaming, you're giving away your power. You're handing over control of your life to someone or something else. Taking responsibility means saying, if it's to be, it's up to me. It means looking at your life honestly and asking, what decisions have I made that brought me here? What actions or lack of actions have led to the results I'm experiencing today? This isn't about self-blame, it's about empowerment. When you take responsibility, you stop waiting for someone else to fix things. You stop hoping that circumstances will magically change. Instead, you step up. You take charge. Let's talk about choices, because that's where responsibility starts. Every single day, you make hundreds of choices. What time you wake up, how you spend your time, what you eat, what you read, how you respond to challenges, it's all within your control. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's time to evaluate those choices. Are they moving you closer to your goals, or are they keeping you stuck? Are you spending your time wisely, or are you wasting it on things that don't matter? Taking responsibility also means being honest with yourself. It's easy to make excuses. I don't have time, I wasn't given the same opportunities, it's not fair, but excuses don't solve problems. They only keep you stuck. Instead of making excuses, take ownership. If you don't have time, make time. If you weren't given opportunities, create them. If life isn't fair, find a way to succeed anyway. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond. When you take responsibility, you also take control of your mindset. Life isn't always going to be easy. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and challenges. But how you choose to see those challenges is up to you. You can see them as obstacles, or you can see them as opportunities to grow stronger. Taking responsibility means letting go of the victim mentality. It's about shifting from why is this happening to me to what can I do about it. When you make that shift, you stop being a passive observer in your life. You become the creator of your destiny. Now let's talk about the rewards of taking responsibility. When you own your life, you gain a sense of control and confidence. You realize that no matter what happens, you have the power to handle it. You stop fearing the future because you know that you can shape it. Taking responsibility also leads to growth. When you own your mistakes, you learn from them. When you take charge of your decisions, you become more intentional. And when you face challenges head-on, you build resilience. But responsibility isn't just about the big things, it's about the small, daily actions. It's about showing up when you say you will. It's about doing the work, even when you don't feel like it. It's about keeping your promises to others and to yourself. Think about this: if you can't trust yourself to follow through on your commitments, how can you expect others to trust you? Responsibility builds character, and character is what earns respect, not just from others, but from yourself. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to do it all alone. It's okay to seek help, ask for advice, and lean on others for support. But at the end of the day, the final decisions are yours. The effort is yours. The results are yours. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Jim, what about circumstances beyond my control? Yes, there will always be things you can't control. But you can always control your attitude, your effort, and your perspective. That's where your power lies. Taking responsibility is liberating. It frees you from the blame game and gives you the power to change your life. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Because when you take responsibility, you're no longer at the mercy of external forces. You become the driver of your own life. So my challenge to you today is this: own your life. Own your decisions, your actions, and your outcomes. Stop waiting for someone else to fix things. Stop blaming and start building. Because here's the truth: your life is what you make it. And when you take responsibility, you give yourself the power to create the life you've always wanted. Number 5, handling life seasons. Life isn't a straight line. It's not a predictable pattern where everything stays the same. Life moves in seasons, just like nature. There's a time to plant, a time to grow, a time to harvest, and yes, a time to endure the cold. The key to living a successful and fulfilling life is understanding these seasons and learning how to navigate them. The first thing you must realize is that no season lasts forever. This is both a warning and a comfort. When things are going well, enjoy it, but don't get complacent. When times are tough, endure it, but don't lose hope. Change is inevitable. And that's a beautiful thing, because it means growth is always possible. Let's start with spring, the season of opportunity. Spring is when the soil is fertile and the air is fresh with possibility. In your life, spring represents the moments when doors open, when new ideas and chances come your way. But here's the catch: opportunities don't last forever. When spring arrives, you've got to act. Plant your seeds, take advantage of the opportunities before you. This might mean starting a new project, learning a new skill, or building a new relationship. Whatever it is, don't let fear or procrastination stop you. Spring doesn't wait for anyone. Next comes summer, the season of growth and nurturing. You've planted your seeds and now it's time to care for them. In life, this is the period where hard work and commitment are essential. It's not glamorous. It's not always exciting, but it's necessary. Summer requires vigilance. Just like a farmer has to protect their crops from weeds and pests, you must guard your efforts against distractions, negativity, and doubt. Stay focused on your goals and don't let setbacks derail you. Remember, the work you put in during the summer will determine the size of your harvest. Then comes fall, the harvest season. This is the time to reap the rewards of your efforts. If you've done the work in the spring and summer, fall can be a season of abundance and joy. It's the moment when your hard work pays off and you see the fruits of your labor. But here's the thing, fall is also a time of accountability. If you didn't plant enough seeds or didn't tend to them properly, your harvest will reflect that. Fall doesn't lie. It gives you what you've earned, nothing more, nothing less. Use this season to celebrate your wins, but also to learn from your shortcomings. And then we have winter, the season of challenge and reflection. Winter is when the fields are bare and the nights are long. In life, this represents the tough times, the moments when things don't go as planned, when progress feels slow, or when you're faced with loss or failure. Winter is hard, but it's also valuable. It's a time to rest, to reflect, and to prepare for the next spring. Remember, even in the harshest winter, the seeds of future growth are lying dormant beneath the surface. Don't let the cold convince you that growth isn't happening. The key to thriving in winter is resilience. Don't give up. Don't let the challenges break you. Instead, use this time to strengthen your resolve, to plan your next moves, and to remind yourself that spring will come again. Now, here's an important lesson about the seasons of life. They don't always follow a neat, predictable order. Sometimes you might face a winter right after a spring. Other times you might enjoy a long summer before an unexpected fall. The sequence isn't as important as your ability to adapt. Adapting means being prepared. It means saving during the harvest so you're not empty-handed in the winter. It means working hard in the summer so you can enjoy a bountiful fall. And it means staying optimistic in the winter because you know that spring is just around the corner. Understanding life seasons also helps you manage your emotions. When you're in a spring or summer season, it's easy to feel on top of the world. But don't let success make you arrogant or careless. And when you're in a fall or winter, it's easy to feel defeated. But don't let challenges steal your hope. Remember, every season has its purpose. Spring teaches you to take action. Summer teaches you discipline. Fall teaches you accountability. And winter teaches you resilience. Each season prepares you for the next, and together they shape your journey. So what season are you in right now? Are you in a spring of new opportunities, a summer of hard work, a fall of rewards, or a winter of challenges? Whatever it is, embrace it. Don't fight the season you're in. Instead, learn from it and use it to grow. Life seasons are a gift. They remind us that nothing is permanent and that every moment, good or bad, serves a purpose. By understanding and respecting the seasons, you can navigate life with more confidence, more clarity, and more success. So take a moment today to reflect on your life. Identify the season you're in and ask yourself, what can I do right now to make the most of it? Because no matter the season, there's always something you can do to move forward. And that, my friends, is the key to living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Number 6, seizing opportunities, the spring of life. Opportunity doesn't knock just once, it's always out there, waiting for those who are ready to answer. But here's the catch: opportunity shows up disguised as hard work, risk, or even uncertainty. The question isn't whether opportunities exist, it's whether you're prepared to seize them. Spring, the season of life, represents opportunity. It's the time when the soil is fertile, the air is fresh, and the possibilities are endless. In your life, spring moments appear as fresh chances: a new career, a promising idea, a meaningful relationship, or even a challenge that could shape your character. But let's be clear, opportunities are perishable. They have an expiration date. You can't sit around waiting for the perfect moment to act because the window will close. Hesitation is the enemy of progress. The first step to seizing opportunity is recognizing it. How many times have we walked past opportunities because they didn't look like what we expected? Maybe the opportunity was a job that seemed too small, a connection we thought wasn't important, or an idea we dismissed too quickly. To recognize opportunities, you need awareness and an open mind. Preparation is the second step. Imagine this spring arrives, the soil is ready, but you haven't bought any seeds. What happens? You miss your chance. Preparation isn't glamorous, but it's essential. It's about developing skills, gaining knowledge, and staying ready to act when the moment arrives. Ask yourself, are you preparing for your opportunities, or are you hoping they'll prepare themselves for you? The truth is, opportunity favors the prepared. It's not about luck, it's about being ready when luck strikes. Now let's talk about courage. Opportunities often come wrapped in fear. They challenge you to step outside your comfort zone, to risk failure, or to take on something you're not sure you can handle. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite the fear. Think about the opportunities you've let pass because you were afraid. Did fear serve you in those moments, or did it hold you back from growth, success, and fulfillment? The truth is, every great achievement begins with a leap of faith. Once you've seized an opportunity, the real work begins. Opportunities are like seeds, you plant them, but then you have to nurture them. Success doesn't come from grabbing an opportunity and waiting for it to grow. It comes from consistent effort, attention, and care. Opportunities also require flexibility. Sometimes, what you thought was an opportunity turns out to be a lesson. Maybe the job wasn't what you expected. The idea didn't pan out, or the relationship wasn't right. That's okay. Every missed opportunity or failed attempt teaches you something valuable, preparing you for the next one. And let's not forget the power of gratitude. Opportunities are gifts. When you recognize and appreciate the opportunities in your life, you're more likely to attract even more. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's about showing it through your actions by making the most of what you've been given. Opportunities don't always look big. Sometimes they're small decisions that lead to big outcomes. A phone call, a conversation, a decision to learn something new. These small moments can open doors you never imagined. But opportunities don't work in isolation. They're connected to everything else in your life. The habits you build, the relationships you cultivate, and the mindset you adopt all influence your ability to seize and make the most of opportunities. So what can you do right now to prepare for your spring? Start by looking inward. What skills do you need to develop? What fears do you need to overcome? What relationships do you need to strengthen? Next, pay attention to your surroundings. Opportunities rarely scream, "Here I am," they whisper. You have to be listening. Pay attention to trends, conversations, and possibilities. The world is full of opportunities if you're willing to look for them. Finally, commit to action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't let fear hold you back. Act, adjust, and learn as you go. Remember, action creates momentum, and momentum attracts opportunity. Life is generous to those who are bold, prepared, and willing to take a chance. Every spring comes with the promise of growth, but it's up to you to plant the seeds and do the work. Opportunity doesn't favor the lazy or the indifferent, it favors the proactive and the brave. Today, I challenge you to look at your life and ask yourself, what opportunities am I missing? What am I doing to prepare for the next one? And most importantly, what's stopping me from taking action? Seize your spring, my friends. Don't let it pass you by. Because the only thing worse than missing an opportunity is realizing too late that you were capable of so much more. Number 7. The importance of consistency in achieving goals. If there's one thing that separates those who succeed from those who fall short, it's consistency. Talent is great, ambition is powerful, but without consistency, they're just untapped potential. Success is not about doing something extraordinary once, it's about doing the right things over and over until the results come. Think of consistency as the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Every time you put in the effort, every time you follow through, you're laying down another plank on that bridge. It might not look impressive at first, but keep going, and you'll find yourself crossing to the other side. The first thing to understand about consistency is that it's not about perfection. You don't have to get everything right every single day. You just have to keep showing up. It's about persistence, not flawlessness. Take a moment to reflect on your goals. What do you want to achieve? Maybe it's building a successful career, improving your health, strengthening relationships, or mastering a skill. Whatever it is, ask yourself this: are your daily actions aligned with your goals? Because success is built on habits, not big, dramatic moments. Consistency starts with commitment. You have to decide what you want and why you want it. Without a strong why, it's easy to give up when things get tough. Your reason has to be so compelling that it pulls you forward, even on the hard days. Once you're committed, the next step is creating a routine. Successful people don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems. Motivation comes and goes, but routines keep you moving. Build a structure that supports your goals. If you're working on your health, schedule your workouts and plan your meals. If you're developing a skill, set aside time every day to practice. But here's the key: start small. Consistency doesn't mean taking giant leaps every day. It's better to take small, steady steps than to try to do too much and burn out. A 10-minute workout every day is more effective than a 2-hour session once a month. Reading a chapter a day will get you through a book faster than cramming it all into one weekend. Small actions, repeated over time, create massive results. Now, let's address the biggest enemy of consistency: excuses. I'm too tired, I don't have time, it's not the right moment. These excuses might feel valid, but they're barriers you create for yourself. If something matters to you, you'll find a way to make it happen. If it doesn't, you'll find an excuse. Here's a powerful truth: consistency builds momentum, and momentum makes the process easier. The first day of starting something new feels hard. The second day might still be tough. But by the 10th day, you're in a rhythm. By the 100th day, it's a part of who you are. Let's talk about setbacks. They're inevitable. You'll have days when you miss a workout, skip a practice session, or make a mistake. That's life. But the key is not to let one setback turn into a pattern. If you fall off track, get back on as quickly as possible. Consistency isn't about never failing, it's about never giving up. Another critical aspect of consistency is patience. We live in a world that glorifies quick results, but real success takes time. It's like planting a tree. You don't see results overnight. You water it, nurture it, and wait. Over time, it grows roots, then branches, and eventually bears fruit. If you give up too soon, you'll never see the harvest. Consistency also requires focus. You can't be consistent with everything at once. Choose what matters most to you and pour your energy into that. It's better to excel at a few things than to be mediocre at many. One of the most rewarding aspects of consistency is the confidence it builds. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you strengthen your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. That self-trust is priceless. Surround yourself with people who support your efforts. Consistency is easier when you're in an environment that encourages growth. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a community, having accountability can make a world of difference. Finally, celebrate your progress. Consistency doesn't mean waiting until you reach the finish line to acknowledge your efforts. Every step forward is a victory. Recognize your milestones, no matter how small, and let them fuel your motivation to keep going. In the end, consistency is about becoming the kind of person who does what they say they'll do. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, no matter what. It's about turning your dreams into reality through steady, persistent action. So I challenge you: decide what matters to you, commit to it, build a routine, stay patient, stay focused, and most importantly, keep going. Number 8, turning doubt into confidence. Doubt is one of the most common obstacles on the road to success. It creeps into your mind, whispering questions like, what if I fail, or am I good enough? These thoughts can hold you back from taking action, trying new things, and reaching your full potential. But here's the truth: doubt is not a permanent state, it's something you can overcome. And once you do, it transforms into confidence, the fuel you need to achieve your dreams. Let's start by understanding where doubt comes from. Doubt is rooted in fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. It's your mind trying to protect you from discomfort or rejection. But in doing so, it often keeps you stuck. The key to overcoming doubt is recognizing it for what it is: a natural reaction, not a definitive truth. The first step to turning doubt into confidence is shifting your mindset. When you doubt yourself, you're focusing on what might go wrong. Flip the script. Instead of asking, what if I fail, ask, what if I succeed? Instead of thinking, I'm not ready, think, what can I do to prepare? This simple shift in perspective changes how you approach challenges. Next, take action, even if it's small. Confidence doesn't come from sitting around waiting for it to appear. It comes from doing. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you're capable. Start with small wins, things you know you can achieve. Each victory builds momentum and reinforces the belief that you can handle more. Remember this: nobody starts out confident. Confidence is earned. Every successful person you admire once felt the same doubts you do. The difference is they acted despite their doubts. They embraced the discomfort and pushed forward. You can do the same. Doubt often thrives in the absence of preparation. If you're unsure about your abilities, take the time to learn and improve. Whether it's a skill, a project, or a goal, preparation gives you a solid foundation to stand on. When you know you've done the work, it's easier to trust yourself. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Doubt can be amplified when you're around negativity or criticism. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities that encourage your growth. Their belief in you can help you build belief in yourself. Another powerful tool for overcoming doubt is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding. Picture the end result, how it feels, what it looks like, what it means to you. When you focus on success, you're training your mind to see it as a possibility. Let's talk about failure for a moment. Many people doubt themselves because they're afraid of failing. But failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone toward your goals. The only true failure is giving up. So when you stumble, don't see it as a reason to doubt yourself. See it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Confidence also comes from self-care. When you take care of your body and mind, you're setting yourself up for success. Exercise, eat well, get enough sleep, and practice mindfulness. A healthy, balanced lifestyle supports a positive mindset. One thing to watch out for is comparison. It's easy to doubt yourself when you're constantly measuring your progress against others. But remember, everyone's journey is different. Focus on your path, your progress, and your goals. Celebrate your unique strengths instead of dwelling on your perceived weaknesses. Gratitude is another powerful antidote to doubt. When you take time to appreciate what you have and what you've achieved, it shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Gratitude fosters positivity and reinforces the belief that you're capable of achieving even more. Finally, give yourself grace. Confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of small steps and gradual growth. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your efforts, even when the results aren't immediate. Confidence is not about being perfect, it's about believing in your ability to improve and adapt. Doubt might always be there in some form, but it doesn't have to control you. With the right mindset, consistent action, and a focus on growth, you can turn doubt into confidence. And once you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So don't wait until you feel confident to start. Start now and let confidence grow from your efforts. Take the first step, then the next, and keep moving forward. You have everything it takes to succeed. Trust yourself and trust the process.
Number 9. Ambition, the key to making big dreams a reality.
Ambition is the spark that lights the fire of greatness. It's the drive that pushes you to dream big, to aim higher, and to achieve more. Without ambition, even the most talented people can fall short. But with it, there's no limit to what you can accomplish.
Ambition begins with a vision. It's about seeing a future that's better than today, a future where you're living the life you've always wanted. Ask yourself, what do you truly want? What does success look like to you? Ambition starts when you dare to imagine a life beyond your current circumstances. But ambition is more than just dreaming. It's about turning those dreams into plans and then into action. A dream without action is just a wish. Ambition bridges the gap. It gives you the energy, the motivation, and the courage to take steps toward your goals, even when the path is uncertain. Now, let me tell you something important. Ambition is personal. It's not about comparing yourself to others or chasing what society says you should want. True ambition comes from within. It's about what matters to you, what excites you, what fulfills you, and what drives you to grow. One of the biggest challenges people face is the fear of thinking big. They set small goals because they're afraid of failing. But small goals don't inspire action. Big dreams do. When you set an ambitious goal, something remarkable happens. You wake up with purpose. You work harder, think smarter, and push through obstacles because the vision of what's possible keeps you going. Ambition requires clarity. Be specific about what you want and why you want it. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to stay focused and motivated. Write it down, visualize it, and remind yourself of it daily. Clarity fuels ambition, and ambition fuels action. But let's be real, ambition isn't easy. It comes with challenges. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But that's part of the process. Ambition means being willing to face those challenges head on, to learn from them, and to keep going. Every failure is a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. Ambition also requires discipline. It's not enough to be excited about your dreams, you have to put in the work. Discipline is what turns ambition into results. It's about showing up every day, doing what needs to be done, and staying committed, even when it's hard. And let's not forget patience. Ambition is about the long game. Big dreams don't happen overnight. They take time, effort, and persistence. Stay focused on your goals, but also enjoy the journey. Celebrate the small wins along the way and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who support your ambition. The right environment can make all the difference. Spend time with those who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage you to reach higher. Avoid those who try to dim your light or make you doubt your potential. Ambition isn't just about achieving personal success, it's about making a difference. When you aim high, you have the power to impact others, to create change, and to leave a legacy. Ambition gives your life meaning and purpose beyond yourself. Here's the most important thing: ambition is a choice. It's not something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. You choose to dream big, to take action, and to keep going, no matter what. Every day you have the opportunity to choose ambition, to decide that your future is worth fighting for. So what are you waiting for? Decide what you want, make a plan, and start today. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. You have the potential for greatness, but it's up to you to unlock it. Ambition is the key to making big dreams a reality. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Whether you're just beginning your journey or looking for your next challenge, ambition can take you there. Dream big, work hard, and stay committed. Number 10. Taking small steps for big changes. Sometimes when we think about change, it can feel overwhelming. We see the gap between where we are and where we want to be, and it feels impossible to bridge. But here's the truth: big changes don't happen overnight. They happen through small, consistent steps. Every great accomplishment starts with a single decision, one small action that sets everything else in motion. You don't need to have it all figured out before you begin. All you need is the willingness to take that first step. Let me tell you, small steps are powerful. They might not seem like much in the moment, but over time they add up. Think about a drop of water. It might seem insignificant, but when it falls consistently over time, it can carve through rock. That's the power of persistence and small, consistent effort. The first step is to identify what you want to change. Be specific. Whether it's improving your health, building a career, or strengthening a relationship, clarity is key. Once you know what you want, break it down. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to this goal? Focus on what's manageable. If you try to do too much at once, you're likely to feel discouraged and give up. But when you focus on small, achievable actions, you build momentum. And momentum is everything. Let's say you want to improve your health. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire lifestyle in one day, start small. Drink an extra glass of water. Take a 10-minute walk. Replace one unhealthy snack with a healthier option. These might seem like tiny changes, but they're stepping stones toward a healthier life. The same goes for your career. If you're looking to grow professionally, don't try to learn everything at once. Start by reading a single article or taking a short online course. Spend 15 minutes a day building a new skill. Over weeks and months, those small efforts compound into significant progress. Here's the key: consistency. It's not about doing a lot all at once, it's about doing a little every day. Consistency builds habits, and habits shape your future. Even when it feels like you're not making much progress, keep going. Trust the process. Another important thing to remember is to celebrate your small wins. Every time you take a step forward, acknowledge it. Reward yourself for showing up and doing the work. These celebrations keep you motivated and remind you that you're moving in the right direction. Change can be intimidating, but breaking it down into small steps makes it manageable. It's like climbing a mountain. If you focus only on the peak, it might seem impossible. But if you focus on taking one step at a time, you'll eventually get there. Remember, patience is your ally. Big changes take time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Every step you take is bringing you closer to your goal, even if the progress feels slow. Trust that the effort you're putting in will pay off. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your growth. Share your goals with them and let them hold you accountable. Having a strong support system can make all the difference as you work toward your dreams. Also, be kind to yourself. Change is hard, and there will be days when you feel stuck or make mistakes. That's okay. Don't let setbacks stop you. Learn from them, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. When you commit to taking small steps, you're committing to a process of growth, and growth is what life is all about. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep going. So start today. Take one small step toward the life you want. It might not seem like much right now, but over time, those small steps will lead to big changes. And when you look back, you'll be amazed at how far you've come.
Number 11. Overcoming challenges and maintaining faith. Challenges in life are inevitable. They don't ask for permission to show up, and they rarely wait for the right time, but here's the truth: challenges aren't here to stop you, they're here to test you. They ask a simple question: how bad do you want it? When the storms come, when nothing seems to go your way, it's easy to feel defeated. But remember this: the toughest battles produce the strongest warriors. Every obstacle in your life is an opportunity to grow, to prove to yourself what you're truly capable of. The first step to overcoming challenges is to acknowledge them without fear. Don't run from your problems. Don't pretend they don't exist. Look them straight in the eye and say, "You will not defeat me." The moment you face your challenges is the moment you start to gain power over them. But overcoming challenges isn't just about grit. It's about perspective. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? What lesson is hidden in this struggle? Sometimes the hardest experiences carry the greatest rewards, but only if you're willing to learn from them. Faith plays a crucial role in this process. Faith is the belief that no matter how dark the night, the morning will come. It's the trust that the universe or God or simply life itself is guiding you towards something greater. Faith isn't a passive hope, it's an active belief. It's what keeps you going when everything around you tells you to quit. Faith starts within you. Believe in your ability to figure things out. Believe that you are stronger than any challenge. And believe that there's a purpose behind the pain. Even if you can't see the full picture yet, trust that it's being painted beautifully. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, remember this: you're not alone. There's strength in asking for help, in leaning on those who care about you. Share your burdens with people who uplift you. Sometimes just knowing someone believes in you can reignite your own belief in yourself. One of the biggest obstacles in overcoming challenges is doubt. Doubt whispers lies in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, not strong enough, not capable enough. Fight back. Remind yourself of the times you've already overcome obstacles. Let your past victories remind you of your strength. Gratitude is another powerful tool. Even in the darkest moments, there's always something to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It gives you the energy to keep moving forward because it reminds you of the good that still exists in your life. Action is the antidote to despair. When faced with challenges, don't freeze. Take one small step forward. It doesn't have to be a giant leap, just a small, steady step. Action builds momentum, and momentum fuels confidence. Before you know it, that mountain in front of you starts to look more like a hill. Life's challenges are like seasons. Just as winter eventually gives way to spring, your struggles won't last forever. They are temporary, but the growth you gain from them is permanent. Trust the process, even when it's hard. The seasons are changing, and brighter days are ahead. Lastly, take care of yourself. Physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion can make challenges feel insurmountable. Rest when you need to. Recharge your mind and body. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. When you reflect on your life, you'll see that the moments you grew the most were the moments you faced the greatest adversity. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your character and prepares you for the next step on your journey. So keep going. Face your challenges with courage and faith. Trust that every storm you weather brings you closer to the person you were meant to become. You're stronger than you think, and your best days are still ahead of you. Number 12. The role of relationships in success. Success is never a solo journey. No matter how strong, talented, or ambitious you are, the people you surround yourself with will either lift you higher or pull you down. The role of relationships in your life is one of the most critical factors in determining your success. Let's start with an important truth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that. If you're surrounded by people who complain, make excuses, or settle for less, chances are you'll start doing the same. But if you align yourself with people who are ambitious, focused, and disciplined, their energy and habits will rub off on you. Building meaningful relationships starts with a mindset shift. Stop thinking about what you can get from others. Instead, ask yourself, what value can I bring to this person? When you focus on contributing to others, you naturally attract people who want to contribute back to you. Relationships built on mutual value are the ones that last. One of the key elements of a successful relationship is trust. Trust is earned through honesty, reliability, and consistency. Be a person of your word. Do what you say you'll do. When people know they can count on you, they'll go out of their way to support you. Communication is another cornerstone of strong relationships. Learn to listen more than you speak. Really hear what people are saying. When you understand someone's needs, goals, and challenges, you can connect with them on a deeper level. This kind of connection fosters loyalty and collaboration. In your journey to success, mentors play a vital role. A mentor is someone who has already walked the path you're on. They've faced the challenges, made the mistakes, and learned the lessons. By building a relationship with a mentor, you gain access to their wisdom, saving yourself time and energy. But mentorship isn't a one-way street. Show gratitude for their guidance. Apply what they teach you and share your progress with them. This not only deepens your relationship, but also keeps you accountable for your growth. Now let's talk about your inner circle. These are the people who influence your mindset daily, your friends, family, and close colleagues. Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Sometimes tough decisions need to be made. If someone consistently drains your energy or undermines your goals, it might be time to distance yourself from that relationship. However, cutting ties isn't always the answer. Some relationships can be strengthened through open and honest conversations. Let people know how they can better support you and be willing to support them in return. Success is a team effort, and healthy relationships require effort on both sides. Romantic relationships also play a significant role in your success. The person you choose to share your life with can either propel you forward or anchor you in place. A supportive partner encourages your dreams, celebrates your wins, and stands by you during tough times. Choose someone who aligns with your values and vision for the future. Networking is another critical aspect of building relationships. Attend events, join groups, and connect with people in your field. Networking isn't about collecting business cards, it's about creating genuine connections. To be authentic and show genuine interest in others. When you invest in relationships without expecting immediate returns, opportunities will naturally come your way. Remember, relationships are not just about achieving success, they're about finding joy and meaning in life. The people you share your journey with make the victories sweeter and the challenges more bearable. Success is fulfilling when it's shared with those who truly care about you. Lastly, don't forget to nurture your relationship with yourself. Success starts from within. Be kind to yourself. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. When you're in a good place internally, you're better equipped to build and maintain strong relationships externally. The right relationships can change the course of your life. They can inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be the best version of yourself. Number 13, the value of continuous learning. Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. Continuous learning isn't about earning degrees or certifications, it's about equipping yourself with the tools, knowledge, and skills to adapt and excel in an ever-changing world. It's about becoming more capable, more valuable, and ultimately more successful. Let's start with why learning matters. Success doesn't come from staying comfortable. It comes from stepping into new challenges, and with each challenge you need new skills. Every bit of knowledge you acquire gives you an edge. It could be as simple as learning better communication skills to close deals, or as complex as mastering a new technology to stay ahead in your industry. Learning also builds confidence. Think back to when you first learned to drive a car or use a computer. At first it seemed daunting, but with practice and understanding it became second nature. The same applies to every skill in life. The more you learn, the more capable you feel, and that confidence translates into your actions. To make learning a habit, start by cultivating curiosity. Ask questions. Explore ideas. Don't settle for what you know, seek out what you don't. Every book you read, every conversation you have, every challenge you take on is an opportunity to learn. One of the best ways to learn is by doing. Theory is important, but real growth happens when you apply what you've learned. If you're studying leadership, take the initiative in your team. If you're learning about investments, start small and gain hands-on experience. Action turns knowledge into wisdom. Another crucial aspect of learning is surrounding yourself with the right people. Be around those who challenge you to grow. Mentors, peers, and even competitors can teach you lessons you might not learn on your own. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice. Learning from others' experiences can save you years of trial and error. Now, let's talk about the importance of adaptability. The world is changing rapidly. Industries are shifting, technologies are advancing, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. The most successful people are those who can adapt. Continuous learning keeps you flexible. It prepares you for opportunities and shields you from obsolescence. But learning isn't just about work or business, it's also about life. Learning can improve your relationships, enhance your health, and deepen your understanding of the world. When you commit to growth in all areas of your life, you unlock a richer, more fulfilling existence. Don't underestimate the power of reflection in the learning process. Take time to look back on your experiences. What went well? What could you have done better? Learning from your mistakes and successes ensures you're always moving forward, always improving. It's also important to recognize that learning takes time and effort. There will be moments when it feels slow, even frustrating. But every bit of progress adds up. Commit to the process, and the rewards will come. One of the best investments you can make is in yourself. Allocate time for learning every day. Read books. Watch educational videos. Take courses. Expand your mind. The return on this investment is priceless. It's the key to unlocking your potential. Finally, remember that learning is not just about acquiring information, it's about transformation. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. Each piece of knowledge you gain, each skill you master, each lesson you learn shapes you into the person capable of achieving your dreams. The value of continuous learning cannot be overstated. It's not just a tool for success, it's a mindset, a way of life. Commit to it, embrace it, and watch as your world transforms because of it. Number 14, become more valuable. If you want to be successful, you must bring value to the marketplace. The more value you bring, the greater your rewards. This principle is at the core of personal and professional growth. Success isn't about luck or shortcuts. It's about becoming the kind of person who contributes meaningfully to the world. Let's start with understanding value. Value is what you offer to others that makes their lives better, easier, or more enjoyable. It could be your skills, your ideas, your work ethic, or even your ability to solve problems. The more valuable you are, the more people will seek you out, whether as a business partner, an employee, or a leader. The first step to becoming more valuable is to invest in yourself. You are your greatest asset. Develop your skills, expand your knowledge, and work on your character. If you're in sales, learn how to communicate better. If you're in management, master the art of leadership. Whatever your field, commit to constant improvement. Your mindset matters too. Adopt a mindset of service. Ask yourself, how can I help? What can I contribute? People are drawn to those who focus on giving rather than taking. When you approach life with a giving attitude, opportunities will naturally come your way. In the marketplace, problem solvers are invaluable. Look for ways to address the needs of others. If you can identify a problem and provide a solution, you'll always have a place. This doesn't require you to be extraordinary, it just requires you to be proactive and attentive. Next, focus on reliability. Being consistent in your actions builds trust, and trust is a key element of value. Show up on time. Do what you say you will do. Meet deadlines. Deliver quality. These simple acts set you apart in a world where many don't follow through. Networking is another way to increase your value. Build meaningful relationships with people who can teach you, inspire you, or collaborate with you. Surround yourself with individuals who push you to be better. The connections you make can open doors you never knew existed. Let's talk about adaptability. The world is always changing, and so are the needs of the marketplace. Stay ahead by staying flexible. Learn new technologies, embrace new ideas, and be willing to change your approach when necessary. Adaptable people are always in demand. Another critical aspect of value is work ethic. Effort matters. Show your commitment through hard work and dedication. Even if you're not the most talented person in the room, your determination can set you apart. People notice when you go the extra mile. Don't underestimate the power of emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing your emotions, as well as empathizing with others, makes you more effective in every interaction. Whether you're negotiating a deal or resolving a conflict, emotional intelligence is a skill that elevates your value. It's also essential to specialize. Be great at something specific. While it's good to be well-rounded, having an area of expertise makes you indispensable. When people think of a particular need, your name should be the first that comes to mind. Becoming more valuable in the marketplace isn't just about external actions, it's about internal growth. Cultivate qualities like discipline, integrity, and resilience. These traits not only make you a better professional, but also a better person. Remember, value is not a one-time achievement, it's a continuous journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep contributing. The more you develop yourself, the more you'll have to offer. And the more you offer, the more you'll receive in return. Number 15. Commit to your success today. Success doesn't happen by accident. It begins with a decision, a commitment to yourself that you will do whatever it takes to become the best version of you. That commitment is the foundation for everything else. Without it, your goals remain dreams and your potential remains untapped. Why commit today? Because every moment you wait is a moment lost. Time doesn't stand still. The opportunities available to you right now won't be there forever. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, and yesterday is already gone. All you have is today, and it's more than enough to take the first step. Committing to success means taking control of your life. Stop waiting for perfect conditions or external approval. Stop blaming circumstances or other people for where you are. Take ownership. Say to yourself, my future is in my hands and I will shape it. This isn't about a casual interest or a half-hearted effort. Real commitment means deciding, with unwavering determination, that you will do the work no matter what. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when progress seems slow. Start by getting clear on what success means to you. Success looks different for everyone. For some, it's building a thriving business. For others, it's achieving financial independence, improving their health, or creating meaningful relationships. Define your goals and write them down. Clarity gives your commitment direction. Next, create a plan. Break your big goals into smaller, actionable steps. What can you do today, this week, this month, to move closer to where you want to be? A clear plan helps you stay focused and avoid overwhelm. Committing to success also means embracing discipline. Success requires consistency, and consistency requires discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when it's not convenient or enjoyable. It's the backbone of every great achievement. You'll also need to face fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These are the barriers that hold most people back. But here's the truth: fear is temporary, and regret is permanent. Commit to pushing past your fears and taking action anyway. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Challenges and failures are part of the journey. They are not signs to quit, they are opportunities to learn and grow. Each setback is a lesson, and each lesson brings you closer to your goals. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. Your environment plays a significant role in your success. Find mentors, friends, and colleagues who challenge you to be better and hold you accountable to your commitments. Invest in your growth. Read books, take courses, attend seminars, do whatever it takes to expand your knowledge and skills. The more you grow, the more capable you become of achieving your dreams. Most importantly, stay patient. Success is not an overnight event. It's a process, and it takes time. But every small step you take, every effort you make, builds momentum. Over time, those small actions compound into massive results. Look yourself in the mirror today and make the commitment. Tell yourself, I will do whatever it takes. I will keep going no matter what. I will not stop until I succeed. Say it with conviction. Feel it. Believe it.